Hello, you're welcome to this lesson. In this video, I'm going to learn how to find the definite and indefinite integral of vector functions. So let's go ahead and look at that. So let's see how this vector function of t here, which has the following component function, that's x of t, y of t, and then z of t. Okay, so we have this here, and we have to find the integral of this vector function. First of all, we're going to look at the indefinite integral. So that will be the indefinite integral of this vector function here is equal to taking the integral of each of the component functions. So that will be integral of s of t dt, and then integral of y of t dt, and then integral of z of t dt. Okay, so we have this here. So from here, we add the constant of integration, but in this case, it is going to be in a vector form. Similarly, if you want to find the definite integral of this vector function given this boundary point, that's from A to B. So in this case, we are going to do a similar thing here. That will be the integral from point A to B, okay, for this vector function here. That's the x component, and then we do same for the y component also. That's from A to B dt, and then let's do for the z component also. Okay, so we have this here. So this is the general expression for finding the definite and indefinite integral for vector functions. Let's look at our first example. Okay, so let's look at this example here, giving this vector function of t, to be equal to t squared and then minus cosine of what t. Okay, so we have this vector function here. So we have to find the indefinite integral of this vector function here. So that will be equal to taking the integral of each of the component functions, right? So you have integral of minus cosine of t dt. Now let's simplify this. I take the integral of t squared, that gives me t to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, and then integral of minus cosine of t to that give us minus sine of t. Okay, so we have this here. Then let's bring the constant of integration. Now let's further simplify this. I'm going to have t to the power 3 divided by 3. Okay, then you have minus sine of t, and then you have the constant of integration, which is a vector in this case. So this is it. We are going to take another example, which will be for indefinite integrals. Let's look at that also. Okay, so given this vector function here, a, which is equal to 2t comma 1 over 2t squared. Okay, so we have this vector function, and you have to compute the definite integral, okay, from 0 to 2 for this vector function here. So let's look at how you are going to do this. So to do this, we are going to find the definite integral for each of the component functions, right? And then from 0 to 2 for 1 over 2t squared dt. So let's look at that. So let's consider the first component. Okay, so we are finding the integral from 0 to 2 for 2t dt, right? So when I do this, I'm going to have the integral of 2t here. That will be, I'll keep the constant aside. Okay, so that will be 2 multiplied the integral from 0 to 2 for t dt. So this will be 2 multiplying t squared divided by 2. Okay, then this boundary here 0 to 2. So this will be simplified to t squared from 0 to 2, because these two here will cancel out these two here. So let's do the substitution. So we're going to have 2 squared, okay, minus 0 squared. Then that's going to give us a value of what? 4. Okay, that's going to give us a value of 4. That's for the first component function after computing the definite integral. Okay, so let's take note of this here. Let's look at the second component function also. So we are taking integral from 0 to 2 for 1 over 2 t squared dt, right? So I'll keep the 1 over 2 on the other side of the integral sign, then I'll integrate t squared. So let's do this. When I integrate t squared, okay, that's going to give us t to the power 3 divided by 3, okay, and then given this interval 0 to 2. So let's simplify this. We're going to have t to the power 3 divided by 6. Okay, I'll multiply these 2 by this 3 here, and then from 0 to 2. So let's do the substitution. So we're going to have 2 to the power 3 divided by 6, right? Okay, minus 0 to the power 3 divided by 6. Of course, that would be 0. So let's simplify this. 2 to the power 3 will give us 8. So we're going to have 8 over 6. Okay, so let's simplify this. That gives us 4 over 3. So that will be the definite integral for the second component function also. So in all, we are going to have the integral to be equal to 4 and then 4 on 3. So this is how to find the definite and indefinite integral of vector functions. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe.